Hello everybody, we are ready for our Q&A. We have a lot of questions and I hope you can hear us because there is some background noise because of the strong wind. But who's the first?
I'm going first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Two people asked this question, Daniel and Wim, and they say, what is the block on the back side of your laptop?
I will answer this quickly because it can be answered quickly and we have a lot of questions. So it's the hard drive because we need so much storage for all the video files. We like to put it on our hard drive, and if I don't put it on the back side of the laptop, it easily falls. Like sometimes you sit on the bench and you think, oh, let's take a coffee. You stand up and then your hard drive falls. So to prevent it from falling, and because we use it so often, it's there. Yes.
Next one.
All right. Where do you leave the answered questions?
Yeah.
Alex asks, you will have to pass Sudan, Somalia and Yemen to get to the Maldives. How do you think to do that? Thinking about piracy, wars, political unrest, etc.
I think Sudan is not really a problem right now. There are, like, in the past month, quite some sailors visited, and it's fine. Somalia and Yemen is a bit more difficult, and yeah, you're right that we are going the wrong direction to go with a group of sailors. So, but the other sailors that we spoke to that came from that area said that it was really calm and very, very protected, that there are warships everywhere, and even a Japanese plane that is all the time asking if everything is alright. So yeah, most of them are not aiming for sailors, so
yeah.
I think it's alright.
In the last years there hasn't been any problem with sailors as we heard of. So it's more like a few years ago that it was that they aimed for sailors, and now it's getting less and less.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for the question. Next one.
Let me see. Relationship one. Sarah asks, how do you live in such a small space together? What do you do to not go on each other's nerves, and how do you support each other?
Alright, well,
do you want to answer?
She goes on my nerves. Yeah, it's I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's really it's hard sometimes, but it's also really fun. It has two sides. I think it's always like that. If you are on such a small space, you really have to adapt to each other. You have to talk a lot, and yeah. But I think we learn from that, you know, and even with small steps. But what do you think?
Yeah, I think sometimes we have a period that it's a bit harder, and sometimes we have a period that it's going very smooth. But the key is to talk about problems, and I think we have the luck that we have same kind of hobby, so we can find each other in that, and
always
we don't really need like private space. We don't really need that, so I think that helps. Yeah.
Yeah. So good question. Thanks. Next one. We've got to go quick because there are many questions. Let me see. Robert, hi. How do you go to church? Does the coronavirus help you in that? Well, that has two sides, I'd say. Normally we like to go to the local church because you meet people, you feel the environment, you see new things. And after many church services you get invited to drink something or to eat something. So this is what we miss, but the alternative is there because all the Dutch churches are broadcasting their services on YouTube. So even our own church, we follow, like everybody else, we follow the service, and we even follow a second one we like. So that's a good alternative. But I'd rather go to the Coptic church, for example, here in Egypt. That would be very nice. But yeah, that's the situation. Thanks. Next question.
Question from 3 people. Annette, Peter and Heidi asked, why is the OM logo gone in your videos? So before we had an OM logo in our videos, and now
it's an organization.
Yeah, now we don't have that anymore, and that is because in the countries we are traveling now, we can't really do something with film with OM, and then the logo is actually only a disadvantage. So that's why we took it away.
Yep. All right. Next question. Kurt. I saw that Herman has a stoma. How ostomy is it in English?
Ostomy, yeah.
Ostomy. How does it work on a boat? Diet, medical care, etc. Do you need to go to the Netherlands sometimes for healthcare? And why do you have a stoma? That's a personal question, and he asked it on the email, and he even said that it would be possible to only answer it on email. But I like to be open about it because it's something, connected to me. So I have a ostomy since 2 years because I had colitis ulcerosa, and it's been not really an obstacle. It's been a solution for the disease actually. And now on the boat, practically it's unhandy sometimes if you swim or dive or do kite surfing. So you ask about the diet. No, I don't need to diet. I eat anything actually. Medical care, well, I had some small issues, but I've always been able to solve it myself. Do you need to go to the Netherlands sometimes? No, actually not. I took a lot of material, like ostomy material here on the boat, and it's I don't have a lot anymore, so I need to take one bag a little bit longer to save some, especially now in this time when we plan to go back but we can't. But it won't be a very big issue, and I think if we would have an issue with it, we could go to the hospital here in Egypt and arrange something.
I think that's it.
That's the answer on your question.
Then a question from Arian, and he asked, do you read? And what do you read? We don't read a lot actually. We are always busy doing things and very active, I think, and now with the vlogs it takes also quite some time. But sometimes in the evening we read something, and at the moment I'm busy with two things. One is a book I will show you.
Oh, right. I will tell in the meantime what I do. If I take a book, I read it for half and maximum 3/4, and then I stop. Yeah.
You're not so good in finishing things. I'm reading this one. It's
Honestly.
yeah, and it's about sometimes things in life are just not easy, and sometimes you don't understand why things are happening, but then it's giving real answers about how God fits into that. Not easy answers, but really honest. So I really like it. And sometimes I'm reading the Quran, but I did it in Tunisia, and then I stopped, and now I started again. But it's hard stuff because it's not so easy reading, but it's interesting because
I read the Bible.
No, but we are in this area, so.
And she reads the Bible as well.
And what I wanted to say.
Oh no, you don't. Your time is gone.
Oh. Okay, let's go.
What did you want to say?
That after this I'm going to start with Arian's book because he wrote one as well.
Oh yeah, he sent it us. Thanks for that.
Yes.
It's nice. Daniel, what do you like about the Egyptian people? I like that they like their own country. They love Egypt. They are proud of it, and that's a good thing, I think. To love your country, to be happy with it, and to be motivated to work for it and to go for it. So that's what I like. You?
Yeah, and like other Arabs, they are very generous, very welcoming, and very friendly. So
yeah,
it's very easy to get in contact with them. That's nice. This is mine.
Your.
Okay.
Last one.
Last one?
Yeah, it's time.
This one it just came just in time. He just sent it to me. How do you up and download that many MBs from wherever you are? Just with a hotspot on your phone? This question is from Ad. And yes, that's what we do. So now we are still quite close to the coast and we can still reach the antennas. And I think because there are resorts all along the coast here, that's why the connection is still good. But we have to see how long we can keep
and
up
it's
with
really
it.
fast. It only takes 10 minutes to upload a video from 500 megabytes. So.
And we can recharge our SIM card with an app, so we don't have to go to shore for that.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay, one bonus one. Jonathan Mudde, can you visit National Park Wadi Gamal by boat? Wadi Gamal is a national park just a little bit south from here, and as far as we know, we can. So we are going to enjoy it once we arrive there. But
yeah, we saw in the pilot book that we could go there, and a fisherman also told us. So
yeah,
that's in the same time answering Daniel's question, how we know where we can go.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, that were the questions. Thanks for asking them. Thanks for watching, and
I want to say one more thing.
Yes.
There are some questions, some more questions in here that we are going to answer later, and we took out several topics. Like we will make one topic about our preparation for this trip and our background and also our future plans. So those questions we will answer in a specific vlog.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so thanks for watching and see you tomorrow. Peace out. Or do you want to do that one time? Peace out.
No, I can't say that.
Bye bye.